Okay, really quickly, two things. One, I had to make the distinction between Tupac and myself because I'm above Tupac. And you have to understand the highest point of morality. Tupac was a thug who was confused in life. He died at a pretty young age. He died, I believe, in 96. When it comes to me, I'm the top martial artist ever possible. So ask yourself, should people respect the top martial artist ever possible more, or Tupac Shakur? Just because his flesh died doesn't mean that he should be respected more than the one he should not be respected more than, which is me. Fire or bully people, including the young gentlemen who are members of gangs. But long ago, people would settle things in single combat, like in the Black Panther movie. Why was it single combat? Because martial arts are life arts, and they show spiritual power far more than everything else when done correctly. Spar at spirit, to have the spirits of the people sparring each other, clashing with each other. Timing, discipline, intensity, masculinity, martial prowess, mental prowess, romantic prowess, spiritual prowess, moral excellence. So when we look at Hector and Achilles, right, in Greek mythology, when we look at David and Goliath in the Bible, when we look at the Mesopotamian myths, when we look at different ideas from all over the world, single combat is a recurring theme. Single combat with a weapon. Think people should just shoot at each other like hooligans in the ghetto to prove that they're the man? No, when it comes to the pinnacle, it's like you've seen a lot of Hollywood movies historically, they put their guns down and they pick up their knives or they duke it out. Martial arts, hand-to-hand combat. Without sabotaging anyone, without cheating anyone, being a man. It is a bitch move to cheat. It's a bitch move to try to benefit from cheating when you know damn well I'm the top martial artist. So people should give me my respect. I am the king of kings. I'm the top martial artist, the king of martial arts, the king of romance, the king of true love, the king that God set apart. Mr. Right deserves his rightful place for being the most righteous intensity. Proverbs 16:12, kings detest wrongdoing, for a throne is established in righteousness. New Living Translation, justice. Proverbs 4:18, the path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. Psalm 19, the sun is the symbol of the bridegroom, the champion. Righteous intensity, martial intensity. Psalm 18, the chapter before, the Lord trains his hands for battle. The last verse in the chapter or so, God gives great victories to the king. God shows me through the victories, fair and square, that he's given me. Champion, see Ham. And again, I'm not a racial supremacist. See the ways of the Royal African Falcon martial art order. So that is why I made the distinction between me and everyone else so many times over the years. I'll end this by saying Proverbs 16:10 and Proverbs 24:21. Proverbs 16:10. A divine decision given by God is on the lips of the king as his representative. His mouth should not be unfaithful or unjust in judgment. That's probably the Amplified Version. Christian Standard Bible. God's verdict is on the lips of the king, or of a king. A true king who's established the throne in righteousness and justice, who must also defer to me as the King of Kings. Proverbs 24:21. Fear the Lord and the king, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials. These are commands from God to obey God through me, and to also put a lamp on its stand. I am the king, not Tupac Shakur at any point in human history. Not the president, not King Charles, not the king of Saudi Arabia, king of Jordan, the king of the Zulus. I am the one who's the king. And those who want to go to heaven must be loyal to me, and I demand their utmost loyalty, their willingness to die for God on the drop of a hat. Men, women, and children. Especially because when I was a child, before I knew that I was Christ, that I am Christ, I was willing to die for God at the drop of a hat. That's what it means to be a human being, really. So stop being animals. Stop accepting the mark of the beast. Stop being beasts. And no matter how corny they try to make these videos sound, know that I have a top martial arts challenge that proves that I am the King of Kings. No one else can say that. Only I can say that. No one else is reliable. Only I am reliable. Period.